I totally made sure that my B cup was right in the lens. Okay, kids. Tripod's up with yucky mustache. Good morning, my friends. Oh my gosh, my voice. I'm gonna drink my coffee so I can always tell when my mustache is getting a little bit out of control. Even though I combed it this morning, it's completely, totally out of control. How is everybody today? Oh, I'm gonna totally see all these people show up. Interesting though, when I put it on my private page, I watched a lot of people just show up. Look at all the people showing up this morning. Good morning, my friends. It is the B Cup time. Join in. Let's get this conversation going. Yes. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Yay. Hi, Alex. Hi, Charity. Hi, Ro. Ramesh. I can't read what you wrote, though. Stephanie. Julie. Good morning, my friends. Sorry I lost my voice a little bit from speaking a lot yesterday. Leanne, good morning, my friend. Wendy, hi. Everyone, get your coffee, please. I'm still on my first cup. Actually, I'm on a 1.5. I lied. I put another one in here. So I'm just starting actually my second cup. Why would I lie about it? As if I have something to hide from you. As if I'm shaming myself for drinking too much coffee. Cracking myself up this morning. God, I'm so tired. I have some friends staying over with me and they're keeping me out late at night. Trampa doesn't go out late. I'm too old. Iced coffee this morning. I never really liked iced coffee for some reason. I always like my coffee hot. I can't drink it. Good morning, Brenda, Rachel, Stacy, Delia. Good morning, my friend. Ray, I'm so excited everybody's showing up. Look at how many more people are showing up. Yesterday, we started the community page, the group. We started the group. So we have all of our mods. We have all of our moderators. Hi, Liana. Hi. Hi, Ingo. Hi. Good morning. Buenos dias. Those are it's the only other way I know how to say good morning is in Spanish. Buenos dias. So I know horrible. I should not be staying out late. I'm not good at staying out late. I don't even like to stay out late. I hate it. But, you know, sometimes you got to do it. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, all my friends. You know, so we started the group yesterday, and we named it Love Community Conversation. Is that what we named it, you guys? I'm getting old, I forget. Buenos dias. Let's see. I think what I put on the page this morning and what I would like to talk about a little bit is, I know it feels like I'm kind of perpetuating old stuff that's been happening, but one of the reasons why we're starting the community is to rid ourselves of this Rebecca, good morning. Yeah, the group's already been made. Alex, can you post the link to the page? It's on my page, right? I don't know how to find it. I made it, but I don't know how to find it. That's hilarious. I really don't. So actually, I'm going to, after we finish our coffee this morning, I'm going to figure out how to pin it to the top of my page. But Alex, if you can post the link to the group here somewhere, then everybody can see it. It's going to roll through the conversation. So then, is that better? It feels like the light's too much and I can't see everybody. Then the link to the page is going to link through. There it is. Do you see it? Anybody who wants to join the group, click our group's link that Alex just posted on here. And then throughout the feed, Alex, if you could do me a favor and just randomly post the link. That way it'll be there. Right on, Rachel. So we got amazing moderators in our group already. We got two cis women. We have a trans woman. We have a trans man. And we have a cis man. We got it all covered, my friends. Charity, good morning. Oh, it's okay. Just come back and watch the feed later. We're doing this every day. We're pretty much having a lot of the same conversation in the beginning because The reason why we want to have the same conversation in the beginning is because we don't want to lose focus of why we're putting this group together. And the reason we're putting this group together is so that we can all have conversation. Good morning, Halden. We can all have, thank you, Alex. So we need to start having a conversation where we can have dialogue. And we need to have, hi Vincent, we need to have conversation where we can talk to each other, not where we can rip each other apart, not where we can say we hate each other. Good morning, TC from Louisiana. Right on. Alex will be randomly putting a link throughout the feed, you guys, for the group. So if you want to join in for the Love, Community, and Conversation group, please do know if this will post, but I'm having technical difficulties here. Okay, don't worry, Alex. Don't stress yourself out. We'll figure it out, and I'm going to post it up on my page. So don't even stress it, Alex. Tina from Kentucky, Melissa from Missouri. See that, you guys? It's just beautiful. We have such a beautiful, loving, amazing community. It's just beautiful. I see it. You see it. We are Sweden. People are showing up, you guys. And my friend Charlize is showing up. This is so beautiful, you guys. So, again, I don't want to lose focus of what we're creating here with our morning conversation. First, what we're creating is a space, okay? A space for us to go in and have some dialogue. We need to start having dialogue, not hate. So, yeah, anybody can post the link. You guys go right ahead. I think it's fine if we even have tons of people posting it. It's fine. I want a lot of people to join. So what's happening is people are going to start posting the link here for our new group, Love, Community, and Conversation. So if anybody in the feed or after the feed wants to join in on our new group, please please go and join. And that's how we're going to create outside of this morning coffee, because clearly this isn't always going to be the way for us to communicate. And I don't want to be the only one communicating here. We need to have dialogue. Good morning from Washington. Hi, Alicia. How you doing? Drink some coffee. So we're going to be having the community links posted here. Thank you, Rachel, there. And then people are going to come and start joining into the group. The Love, Community, and Conversation group that we are creating here. Creating for a space for us to now start to have conversation. I'm steering, okay, this is what I plan on doing here, is I'm steering us away from this incredible hatred in our community. I'm steering us toward a way to start including conversation with each other, okay? Conversation, opinion, dialogue. This is what we need to have. We don't need to be having name calling, shaming people, hating on people. And whether, this is the interesting thing for me. The interesting thing for me is people don't think that they are saying negative things when they are, okay? There's this idea that we are giving constructive criticism when we, and I'm saying them, push out things like, again, I'm going to use an example of my own self, cisnormative, passing, white privilege. There's no need to call people out on that. There's no need to call me out on that. That's really just, unless I'm misusing my white privilege, which clearly I'm not, then you can try to call me out. But you cannot call out another brother and sister for passing. That is irresponsible, hateful behavior. Okay? Irresponsible, hateful behavior. Because passing is something that happens. Passing is not a bad thing. Or cisnormative is not a bad thing. So you're saying being cisnormative, whether or not it's at me or not, no, it isn't. It is not a bad thing. Okay? White privilege is not a bad thing if you're not misusing it. White privilege is something that happens just to be who you are, and I've gained white privilege through my transition. 100% I've gained male white privilege. 100%. Do I use my male white privilege in a way to make change? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So there, that's just that. Anyway, what I want to do is I want to steer us away from name calling. And I want to steer us away that we don't have to be envious or jealous or upset or by somebody else's transition. Take care of yourself, people. Take care of how you are, how you look, how you present. Be happy about it. Spread it out there and move on. But stop calling people names for what you project. Projecting on other people your own insecurities is not creating a community. It's creating a divide. We're dividing. We're not conquering. We're dividing, people. Do not call other people in the community names. Don't do it. It's disrespectful. It's hurtful. It's counterproductive. It's all the things that the outside world... Hi, Reagan. Hi, TC. Hi. It's great to see everybody. Listen. I hope you're listening to Tramp this morning. We need to stop the name calling. We need to stop it. We need to start embracing each other. We need to start loving each other. We need to start giving each other a space to be individuals, okay? Individuality creates a beautiful community. Individuality creates a beautiful community. If we are all individuals and we all love ourselves and we all come to our community like we do here, we all love each other. I can tell. We also love ourselves. And then we come together as a community. What does that community create? Unbelievably powerful, beautiful, positive energy. It does. So you have to love yourself first. You have to not worry about what other people are projecting on the world. Clearly, unless it's completely, totally disgusting hate, and I'll use the example of Trump. We have to be on that guy because he's disgusting and he's creating unbelievably hateful, disgusting language. But in our community, there is no need to worry about how other people are transitioning. It is not your place to call people out for passing, looking, being, speaking, however they want to do it. It is not your place. There is no such thing as the trans police. We need to stop policing our community as if there's only one way. It is irresponsible behavior on the community's part to let this happen. I'm not going to let it happen anymore. I'm just not. Hi, Susie. That's a cool, really cool name, a way to spell your name. Soozie. That's how you pronounce it, right? I'm assuming it's Susie. If it is, that's pretty awesome. I love that people just can create. That's called creating. That's creating your own environment. The trans police exist, Halden. They do. They're out there. I'm telling you. We gotta rid the trans police because they are dangerous. They're like Nazis, okay? And if early on, in the beginning of that fucking war, if people would have slammed those fucking Nazis and fucking fought back in a way, if they were prepared to fight back, never would have happened. Never would have happened. I am disgusted at the trans police telling us how to speak, how to be. If we project in the world, myself, projecting my masculinity, projecting my security in my masculinity, and then I get called out as a toxic masculinity, fuck that. Fuck you and fuck off if you don't like the way my masculinity is. Masculinity is not toxic all the way around. Toxic masculinity is Trump. That's toxic masculinity. And in no way is my masculinity toxic. My masculinity is loving. Leon wants to know what trans police are. Right on, my friend. I'm going to explain to you. The trans police are people who are in our community, okay? Who are in our community, who try to call each other out on bullshit, on an opinion, okay? That's the trans police saying that you can't look too masculine, you can't pass, you look cis-normative, or you're toxic because you are too masculinity, or calling out on just your language or how you look, or if you take hormones, if you don't take hormones, if you have surgery, if you don't have surgery, if you love your vagina as a man. They don't like any of that. That's the trans police. And then they try to call you out publicly or shame you or tell you that how you're transitioning is bad. That's the trans police. We are getting rid of the trans police here. I hope that makes sense to you. We are going to cut those people out one by one until eventually they are skewed over here into a box that they can just call each other what they want to call and be all angry at each other. Ain't happening in our community anymore. Ain't happening. I'm a feminist, my friend. I'm a full-on feminist, 110% feminist. Feminism means that you want to see a world where everyone is equal. That's feminism. It's not saying women are better than men are shit. Feminism is creating a world where we are all the same, where we all have the same rights, where we're all entitled to be. Those are human rights. Feminism is human rights. What's so difficult to understand about that, right? Leon, oh my God, I have people bashing me for loving my female body with all my femininity in it. I am so sorry, my friend, in irresponsible behavior on the community's part. You can be who you want to be. It doesn't matter. How dare anybody shame you or tell you you cannot be? The fact that someone said that I'm toxic masculinity is irresponsible because I'm projecting an image of my own self that I have worked very hard and have had a vision since I was a little kid that I wanted to look like fucking G.I. Joe. Let me get my G.I. Joe. This is my G.I. Joe, okay? With my little key. This is mine. I love my G.I. Joe. My lover gave me this G.I. Joe. This is the G.I. Joe I had when I was a little kid. He's an original G.I. Joe from the 70s. Look how fucking awesome he is. Okay? This was my role model. Do not call my G.I. Joe toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity is not appearing as masculine, which G.I. Joe does. Toxic masculinity is Trump. I am far from toxic. So when you are assuming because I look masculine that it's toxic, that's dangerous behavior. That's dangerous behavior and dangerous rhetoric and dangerous language to spew in our community. My G.I. Joe is my thing that made me feel, when I was a kid, my G.I. Joe saved my life. He saved my life. He made me feel comfortable and happy. So to say that my vision, see how I'm getting all emotional because it's so damn destructive in our community, you guys. We have to stop. We have to stop. If my idea to look and feel masculine was okay and it saved my life, how is that a bad thing? You don't think there's other kids out there who see this and look at it and feel so happy to see this? It's true. I'm telling you, I'm not the only kid. I'm not the only kid who uses these kinds of images to feel comfortable and secure in their body. I'm not. I'm far from it. But what this does is it gives you a security to feel like I can look like this. When I see this, I can look like this. It changed my life. It gave me a vision of something that I wanted to be. And in no way did the inside of G.I. Joe's head get into my head, okay? The outside of G.I. Joe got in my head, and I decided that hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have to show you something. Did you know that G.I. Joe has a vagina? His pants just fell down. Did you know that? I didn't know that until I realized when I got him and I was like, oh wow, G.I. Joe has a vagina. I didn't even realize it. And so now you know that that's G.I. Joe's secret. Anyway, let's put G.I. Joe over here. Hilarious. Anyway, I'm a very emotional man. I am. I embrace my emotionality. I embrace my sensitivity. And I'm sensitive to that because I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. I'm so sensitive around it because it's upsetting to me. It's upsetting to me that we are so mean. Wow. I mean, I steer clear of some of this disgusting behavior, but sometimes I run past it. Susie, I'm a lesbian and my G.I. Joe saved me too. I hated dolls and kitchen sets. Bring on Transformers and G.I. Joe. Yes, my friend, that's exactly it. And why I use my G.I. Joe a lot when I speak, and why I use ideas that we have of our own self as children. And when we envision these things and we become these things, do you know what a blessing that is? Do you know what a blessing and an amazing thing that we get to transform and become ourselves? And then we do, and other people embrace us, and we come into our community, and what happens? All of a sudden our community is like, you're not, you can't, disgusting, how dare you, why are you acting like that? What's that language? Stop dressing that way. Stop having surgery. You can't be a man if you don't have a penis. Blah. What? What? After we suffered as kids, as we suffered as young adults, as we suffered until we got into our own bodies, and then we become ourselves, and our own community comes down on us? What? What? Lindsay's like, look, Buck, almost 60 people in here. Lindsay, I'm telling you, we are on to a new way of thinking and being and loving in our community. And this proves it. This proves everything. Hi, Michelle. Your talks make me cry. They make me cry. They make me cry because this is real for me. This is real. I want to change the way we are. I want to see us always saying, when somebody's in our community and crying, I want to see us come together. I want to see us say, I love you as my brother and sister. That's what I want to see. That's the envision. I'm envisioning a community where we are like this, and we love each other, and we talk to each other, and we cry with each other. And we say to each other, God, I'm so sorry that you're hurting. God, I'm so sorry that you feel this way. That's what I want to see. I want to see people say to each other, come and join us. Come and be with us. Come and feel loved by us. Come and be part of our family. Do you know that we're a family? That's what we are. And guess what good families do? Guess what good families do? God, I don't know why I'm crying so much this morning. I think I'm tired and, I know why I'm crying. I know why I'm crying. Because I feel very passionate. I feel very passionate to make change. I feel very passionate that you want to create change. I feel very, very emotional. And I feel very determined to create an environment where we no longer hate on each other. It is why I cry here right now, because I feel so sensitive about it, and I feel so, clearly I feel very hurt by the name calling at me. I mean, the intense name calling at me, especially pointing at my masculinity as if it was toxic, hurts my feelings. I'm going to be just transparent about it here into the world. It hurts my feelings. My masculinity is not toxic. And I keep going back at it because I want to use me as an example. Because if I use myself as an example, nobody can say I'm saying something that I'm not saying. You can't say anything when I use myself. I've learned a lot as a public speaker and as somebody who's activist and out there. I've learned a lot from this community. In a sense that if you speak only about yourself and you speak only through examples of your own experience, can't say anything about it. So I try to use a lot of my own self and my own examples so that nobody can misconstrue what I'm saying. Okay? Rebecca, hi Rebecca, we love each other and we talk to each other. That's what families do right now. And thank you guys for giving me all the hugs. I see them as I'm talking. It means a lot to me. Yeah. People, thank you, Nathaniel, for saying your masculinity gave me hope that I can get to the place one day. Because some of us want to present as masculine. This idea that you can't be On the other sides of the spectrum, masculinity, femininity, everything in between. This is the beauty of our community. Masculine, feminine, everything in between. I chose the masculine side. Some of my friends chose the feminine side. Some of my friends chose the middle. Guess what? We're all still family. We all still love each other. There's no right or wrong way to be. Stop telling people that you can't be masculine, that you can't be feminine, or you can't be passing. This is wrong behavior. Wrong behavior. Call people out when it's necessary. Don't call people out on stuff that you personally do not like. Different. Your personal opinion means nothing in the long-term look of it. You might not want to look that way. Choose not to look that way. But stop trying to call people out for your own personal triggers. Because that's what those are. Personal triggers. I know what's happening. I'm waking up my guests because I'm off on my rant again. Oh, hey, hi, my friend. How are you? My friend Ty, is that how you pronounce your name, Ty? He is really one of my new friends, and he's a great guy, and he had a very horrible incident happen to him. I'm not going to talk about it unless you want to, Ty, but really, thank you for showing up, Ty. Hi, Reagan. Hi, John. One of the things that happened with my friend here in our community is disgusting and horrible. I won't talk about it unless you want to talk about it, but one of the reasons why I'm sitting here with my coffee in the morning, that was something that just happened very recent, and why I really actually pushed me, your incident, Ty, was one of the things that pushed me into wanting to start this conversation in the morning. Ty said I can talk about it if I want. Ty was at a community function, and he got beat up by another trans man who lost his mind and became insane. Guess what that is? That's toxic masculinity. That's toxic masculinity that happened to you, Ty, my friend. And nobody in the community was there for him at the time. Everyone turned his back at that particular place, and people said nasty, mean things about this man who is not a nasty, mean man. He's an actually loving, beautiful man who helped another brother get to this place. Yes. And then this brother beat him, and it was unbelievable that nobody, and then spewed lies on the internet. Like, what? This sounds like third grade high school behavior. What is going on, you guys? Yes, awful behavior. He got hurt really bad. Thank God his wife was focused at the time and told him how to get himself out of that situation. It could have turned into a much worse situation. But I'm telling you, eventually we are going to talk about this in a public forum when Ty wants to talk about it in our group. Ty, go join our group. It is something that needs to be talked about and put out there. I'm not done with it. I'm taking some situations here very seriously. If we start violently, physically having altercations with each other, oh my God, it is over, you guys. I'm sorry, I have to blow my nose from crying. One second here. Sorry, I apologize. I don't want to have snot all over the keyboards. I'm gonna make some Buck Angel Kleenexes to market that actually encourage you to cry. Crying is a very beautiful thing to do. Thank you, Alex. Thank you guys for posting the group page. Hey, Liam. Charity doesn't say that you can be yourself without a support system. I have no support system, but I will not let the negative people stop me from being me. Bless you, my friend. And now you do have a support system, by the way. This is your support system. Our group will be your support system. Within our group, we will do constructive criticism. We will do opinions. We will do dialogue. We will not do hate. The minute people start hating on each other, they have one chance to redeem themselves. If not, they're gone. Ain't gonna happen. So we're coming to a time where I'm gonna have to move on because it's getting to be that time. I have to get my stuff together and start working and creating. But some of the people here are posting the links to the new group. Everyone in here, please go join the new group, because what happens is the conversation from the B Cup, and I hope everybody we haven't lost sight of the original reason why we're here, which is coffee. Yeah, so what is the group called? It's called Love, Community, and Conversation. And it's going to be incredibly beautiful. I'm so excited about it. Such a beautiful, and anyone can join. You don't have to just be a trans person. You have to be an ally, and you have to want to create positive change, and you want to have to be able to have conversation, and you want to be able to have dialogue, and we won't have any hate-filled language. We won't have any pointing fingers, telling people they're bad. We won't have any of that. We won't. So if you're part of being hateful, you need to go over on the other side, because we're moving away from that, and we're creating a beautiful, beautiful environment. And it's funny because Facebook on here keeps posting these links that says my conversation is now at 250 comments. And it said, congratulations, this is the most commented live video yet. Congratulations, my friend. That's conversation. How incredible is that? We so fucking rule, you guys. So, yeah, everybody join it. And so, Ty, maybe I can also get you to be a moderator, because I remember that we had discussed doing this before. And I think maybe having more moderators than necessary could be a good way, because not all of us can always be online, to make sure that we don't get too much fucking hate in there, because I'm stamping it out, okay? One sec, I have to blow my nose again. I apologize. One of the things, so, hi Rebecca. One of the things I'm going to say before time is up, because it's time to go. I have to go create a bunch of stuff today. I'm speaking at oh my God, I spit my coffee. Gross. I'm speaking at, there's a transgender film festival here today in Los Angeles. I'll post it on my page earlier, and you can check it out. Hi, Daniel. I will be posting on my page, and I'll be speaking today at a transgender film festival here in Los Angeles. It's all a bunch of shorts, and one of my shorts is in the film festival. So if you're in Los Angeles, come out. It's going to be an amazing film festival with lots of great people. Lots of great trans people and great filmmakers and a great conversation. So, yeah, can someone please post the link again? Dietra asked for it. So there's Alex just posted the link. That's the group. What I want to leave with you guys today is this. Drink coffee. No, just kidding. Drink coffee because it's good for you. Join our group. Help us create change. You are loved by this community. You are okay how you are. You're a good person. Create positivity, because positivity comes back to you. Do not create hate. Do not attack your brothers and sisters. Do not attack people in the community. If there's something you dislike and you see by somebody, can you gently just pull them aside, message them, say I want to have a conversation, but don't put negativity out there without having a conversation with somebody first. I would hope that you would do that in real life as well. If you don't like something that somebody else is doing, ask them why. Have a conversation. But don't just throw hate. Stop doing it. I'm not assuming that you do that. This is a conversation to the outside, to the community. Stop the hate. Okay? Constructive criticism is not the same thing as hate and dislike and throwing shit at people. Not okay. We are going to change that. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful afternoon. Have a beautiful night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Go out into the world. Create change. Please join the community. Please join the community, because the more we have in our community, the more we change and the more we create a beautiful, beautiful, loving environment that we are doing here every day with our coffee. And Facebook sending me a little note that says, congratulations, it's the most. Guess what? That's actually a big deal, you guys. It means people want this, okay? So watch what's happening in our community. Watch it grow. Watch. One last time Alex is posting. Thank you very much, my friend. Watch us grow. Watch us create. Watch us become. what we want to become. Because what you envision and you put out there, you create. So as you know, I put out there love and happiness because that's what I want to see. I expect the same from you, okay? And if you don't know how to do it, ask. I'll show you, okay? I'll take you by the hand and I'll show you how to create a community full of love. I'll do it. I love all you guys. You're so awesome. One last bye from my beautiful, loving G.I. Joe, who I love. Save my life. Save my life. Love you guys. Create a beautiful reality. Create a beautiful day. And let's show the rest of the community how powerful it is to love each other. Let's show the rest of the community how powerful it is to love each other. Okay? And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.